Hey, Dan, Coach Miller here with NorCal Sports Network with a video on the LA Dodgers and their next possible move. Before we get into that, let us thank our sponsors of this channel and this video. That would be Chapman Law Group. If you have any legal issues you need help with, check out the link in the description or give them a call at 415-613-9483. They're licensed in all of California. Check out Chapman Law Group and let them know NorCal Sports Network sent you. Also, up there in the top right-hand corner, Better, B-E-T-R, the official daily fantasy sponsor of NorCal Sports Network. Click on the link in the description or download the app and use the promo code NCSN for a deposit match of up to $250 plus a free pick. So do that. That's awesome. All right, everybody, give this thing a like and subscribe if you would. Really do appreciate it. Helps the algorithms of the show. If you like the content we're putting out, subscribe. You'll get and hit the notifications bell every time we go live or we come on with a video. You'll get notified. All right, LA Dodgers, everybody, making moves left and right. Seems like on a daily basis, the Dodgers, the defending World Series champions, going forward again. They are not holding back. And you know what? If you're a Dodger fan, you love this. If you're a fan of any other team, you absolutely despise it. But don't get silly and say you know this is bad for baseball. You know you'd love it if your team was doing this, okay? They're following the rules. Look, all the owners are rich, filthy rich. I don't feel sorry for any of these teams that aren't doing anything, including my team, the San Francisco Giants. By the way, this is a New York Giants hat from the 50s, okay? I mean, I haven't had it since the 50s, but it goes back to that. Obviously, this is a newer hat, but look, guys, the Giants, and I don't want to get into it. We'll save this for another video, but the San Francisco Giants are loaded, and they are foolish. Their owners are not committed to winning, period. That's all you got to say is they don't want to win as bad as the LA Dodgers want to win. Okay. So, the rivalry is not a rivalry when it comes to winning. It's sad. And I hope someday the Giants fans revolt and demand ownership change because they have absolutely can compete if they spent the money. All right, guys, let's get into the Dodgers. Who's their next move? We've got on the thumbnail Hassan Kim, Nolan Arenado, and Luis Robert Jr. Could they add any of those guys, all of those guys, or none? Who knows? But for the purpose of this, we're just trying to figure out what they might do, what they could do. Nolan Arenado, I don't think that happens right away before the season starts. I think if Nolan Arenado was going to be a Dodger, I think it would have happened already. He desperately would love to play with the Dodgers. He grew up being a Dodger fan in Southern California there in Orange County. And Nolan Arenado would be an absolute great find because it would shore up their defense. We'll get into that a little bit later when we talk about Mookie Betts. The other move that I could see happening is Hassan Kim of the Padres. They already have Hassan Kim from Korea. It seems like they're developing an Asian connection between Korea and Japan. Why not Hassan Kim, who's not available to start the season because he's coming off shoulder surgery with that torn labrum? I think he's going to be ready sometime in May, maybe June. He can afford to even heal up longer if the Dodgers sign him. Why do I think he would be a good fit with the Dodgers? Because he could move Mookie Betts to his natural position, which is more the outfield. I think Betts is fine at second. I think shortstop, 162 games, can wear Mookie Betts down. It's a demanding position, probably the most demanding position besides catcher on the ball field, okay? It's a lot of work. You're involved in every play almost, it seems like, whether it's the cutoff or someone stealing second, you're covering, you're having to go into the hole, you're having to go up the middle, acrobatic throws. I mean, Mookie's capable of it. Of course, we've seen it. But I think for defensive purposes, I think it would be better for the Dodgers if they had a natural shortstop, someone like a Hassan Kim. So I could see Kim signing with the Dodgers, maybe sometime late spring training. He gets a deal done and the Dodgers have to do, the Dodgers have to move guys already on the 40-man roster because they don't even have Roki Sasaki yet or Kirby Yates on the roster. So moves are coming, and they're coming shortly, okay, because they're going to be added any day now. So here's what I think. Hassan Kim could sign maybe a 2-year deal with an opt-out after one, maybe a 2-year deal, 18 to 20 million, not too expensive. And Kim gets to opt out. Maybe the first year is only like 8 million. Maybe the second year's 12. I don't know. Maybe get a chance to showcase Kim's play, that he's healthy. He comes back, plays a little over half the season, maybe 100 games, and he's healthy, has a good season. Then he wants to opt out. If not, he's got the assurance of a second year. I could see something like that for Hassan Kim, and I think that would fit the Dodgers. Obviously, they have an endless budget, so what's another 8-10 million to this year's budget? So that's one I could see happening. I've already said Arenado. I don't see it right away, although Arenado, I could see that at midseason, especially if Muncy goes down with an injury. I think if you could shore up that left side of the infield, and if you did have an Arenado and a Hassan Kim, and then move Betts to the outfield, wow, now you're talking for the infield. I mean, I think the Dodgers would love to have a Matt Chapman, Willie Adames situation with the Giants have. That's the one thing that the Giants have over most teams is they have a very solid left side of the infield, and that's really important in baseball, is especially when you get into the postseason. We saw what happened last year with the Yankees in the postseason. They just fumbled away Game 5, which was unbelievable, that 5-run lead that they blew. So that's the other moves. Now, the final move that I could see happening is a move for Luis Robert Jr. Why do I say that? Because Robert Jr. The White Sox need to move off of him. He's definitely going to get traded. Where he goes, I don't know. But imagine Luis Robert in the lineup for the LA Dodgers. It would be scary because he is scary good when he's healthy. The problem with Luis Robert Jr. is he cannot stay healthy. But when he's healthy, he's one of the top players in the game. 23 season, I think he had 38 homers. The guy can steal 20 bases. He could probably be a 30-30 guy if he was healthy. He's that good. How about a lineup something like this? Shohei leading off as your designated hitter. Mookie Betts batting second. And guys, I'm doing this off the top of my head right now, so forgive me if it doesn't come out right, but I think something like this. Betts batting second, playing short. Freeman batting third, first base. Cleanup, Luis Robert Jr. playing center field, batting fifth. This is going left, right. Fifth, I could see Max Muncy at third base. Sixth, Teoscar Hernandez out in left field. Seventh, Michael Conforto out in right field. Eighth, believe it or not, Will Smith all the way down to eighth. It's like an all-star team. And then batting ninth, Hassan Kim at second base. Something like that I could see with Luis Robert. Now, why do I say Luis Robert? Well, you've got Pages and Edmonds out there, and then you've got Chris Taylor. But how about a trade of the LA Dodgers? This is from the baseball trade value machine. Now, you might not be able to see this. I'll try to blow it up a little bit. But Luis Robert has a surplus value of 12.3. And if you look on baseballtradevalues.com, his trade is listed as very high. Now, the White Sox could get someone like River Ryan, or you could replace him with Bobby Miller, who's got a much higher surplus, like around 20. Andy Pages and Ryan Brazier, those are three guys that are on the 40-man roster. Dodgers need to move guys off the 40. They've already got to make 2 moves off the 40 to make room for Yates and Sasaki. So if you bring in a Luis Robert, you got to give away 3 more. So this is something that I could see the LA Dodgers doing something like that to, why stop? Why not just have a freaking all-star team, an all-star player at every position? It's one of the weaker spots, in my opinion, for the Dodgers. You know, Pages and Edmonds, good defensively, guys, but if you want to improve on the offense, why not? So tell us what you think below, guys. Will the Dodgers get any of these guys? None of these guys? Arenado, Hassan Kim, or Luis Robert Jr. Could be somebody else out there, but let us know what you think. And make sure you subscribe and turn on that notifications bell, because every time we go live or we do a video, you'll get notified. And give this a like and subscribe, as we really do appreciate it. Helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching. Again, leave some comments below. We'll read them and we'll try to respond to as many as possible. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.